Hey girlies, it's Tammy. I'm back at you with another video today, and today is another comparison video. The last comparison video I did between the Morphe and Makeup Revolution 35 palettes, you guys seem to love. It got tons of love in terms of comments and likes, and tons of you asked me to do more. So I pulled out all of my big palettes, and I actually found another palette. I didn't think I had any more Morphe palettes, but I have the 35W palette, and I actually have a dupe for it by Makeup Revolution, and it is the Neutrals Warm palette. So this is called 35W, this is called Neutrals Warms. Both palettes have a mix of matte and shimmer. The Makeup Revolution one comes with a huge mirror and eyeshadow names. The Morphe one does not. The Makeup Revolution one retails for £15 UK, and the Morphe one retails for £23. What other differences are there? I think that's about it. So let me show you the insides of the palettes. How am I gonna hold this without dropping everything or digging my fingers into some shades? Okay, there we go. So the top one is Morphe and the bottom one is Makeup Revolution. So as you can see, pretty similar, but they're not actually identical. Like, some shades are a bit off, some shades are a bit lighter, darker, so they're not the exact same palette, even though they may look like it. But you'll see in the swatches anyway. Okay, so I'm going to show you comparison swatches of both palettes now, and then we're going to jump into this tutorial. Can you guess which eye is Makeup Revolution and which eye is Morphe? Okay, so I hope you enjoyed those swatches. I'm going to jump straight in and create a look using these palettes. So I'm going to do Makeup Revolution on this eye and Morphe on this eye. So where to start? That is the question. I think, of course, I'm going to start with the orange. So I'm going to start with the orange right in the middle as like a transition color, and this is called Burn Up. I'm going to put this in the crease so you can see that first application. I'm going to zoom you guys in a bit. Yeah, so you can definitely see that. I'm gonna build it up until it gets to the intensity that I like. That is another good thing about these eyeshadows, they do build up, guys. Okay, so I'm really happy with how that color built up. I'm gonna go in with the same shade from Morphe. I am also going to clean my brush using the Color Switch. Thank you guys for letting me know what this was called. It is like the Color Switch eBay dupe. So I did pay like 99p for it, or £1 or whatever. So this is the first application of Morphe. So I think it's about the same, like they show up. Let's see if it's buildable. Yeah, you can definitely build it up, and I feel like this side is a bit of a darker yellow than the Makeup Revolution side. I meant not yellow, orange. But they both blend out really nice. They are just a different tone of orange. So this is more like a vibrant orange, and this is like a browny orange. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use a brown on this eye. I am actually going out today, guys, so I kind of need them to match. I'm gonna have to use like a brown on this side to kind of make it the same. So I'm gonna dip into this brown here in the Makeup Revolution one, which is called Trust Me. Okay, so that's kind of similar now, I think. I'm not quite sure with these lights, I can't really tell. Okay, not really. This side's still kind of bright and vibrant, so yeah. From the Makeup Revolution palette, I'm gonna take, I honestly don't even know what I'm doing with my eye look today, guys. What should I do? Okay, so in the Makeup Revolution palette, I'm gonna take this brown right here, which is called Pretentious. It's like a really dark, warm tone brown. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer V, so you can see how pigmented these Makeup Revolution matte colors are. So I'm gonna try to keep this look nice and simple because I am on the school run today, so Don't want to look too crazy. Okay, there is a little bit of fallout in the Makeup Revolution one. Color switching once again. Same color in the Morphe palette, which looks a tiny bit darker once again. Is it darker? No, they're roughly about the same. Let me build this up. I must say the pan of this color in the Morphe palette is moving about, like it's not glued down properly. So as I'm tapping my brush in, I can see it shaking. Just thought I'd mention it. And then back in with the brush that I took the orange on and blending everything together. Okay, so how am I feeling so far? So far I am liking the look of this eye, just because you can see the orange a bit more vibrant. This eye you can kind of see it, but you can definitely see the smokier color more. But in my opinion, guys, like, no one would tell the difference if I walked on the street right now, like, oh my god, you're wearing two different palettes. No. Okay, so to build up more depth on the eye, I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution palette and take this color right here, which is called Attitude, and I'm going to take the same color in the Morphe palette as well. I'm just going to build this up on the edge once again. This is like a purpley color. This time I'm going to carry it in a bit more to my inner corner. Okay, then last but not least, I'm going to dip into the orange shade that we took first, which is called Burned Up in the Makeup Revolution palette. And I'm just going to blend out that purpley shade. So that worked perfectly to blend. And I'm going to do the same on the Morphe side. Oh wait, I haven't put the... I'm all over the place. Okay, so in the Morphe palette, I'm going in with the... this shade right here, which is called Attitude in the Makeup Revolution one. I forgot to put that on this eye, so I'm going to do that now. Oh yeah, that's a gorgeous deep dark color. I feel like the Morphe shades are a bit darker, and yeah, they do look a tiny bit darker, a bit more purple. So yeah, going back in with that orangey shade from the Morphe palette, blending the crease. Okay, then for my lid color, I'm going to take this gorgeous kind of shimmery brown color right here, and it is called High End. And then I'm going to take the corresponding shade in the Morphe palette, of course. I'm going to use my finger for this time and see how it goes. Yeah, I think I definitely prefer these shadows used with a finger. It's just easier. Then I'm going to take the same shade from the Morphe palette and put it on this eye. So far I've done 3 coats on both eyes and they're looking quite the same, so they both need building up. And then back in with the brush that I took the dark brown shade on and just blend the edges. Okay, so overall I think they kind of give the same effect on the eye, minus the different tones in some of the colors. On the eyes, no one can really tell, like they look the same to me. So okay, so I'm gonna go do my liner, lashes, lipstick, all of that off camera, and I'm gonna come back to show you the final look and give you my final thoughts on the palette. Even though I kind of just gave you my final thoughts, I'm still gonna give you my final thoughts. Okay guys, and I am back. So this is how the makeup has turned out. On my lips I used the Colourpop lip liner in the shade K from their collaboration with Carucci, and then for my liquid lipstick I used the LA Splash Wickedly Divine liquid lipstick in the shade Mortiferous. It is my gorgeous everyday shade. I wear this color every day, maybe not with the lip liner because the lip liner darkens it up even more, but this I can wear by itself with no lip liner and it is the perfect nude for me. So this stays in my everyday handbag. Okay, so I'm gonna try use this color here, which is called Statement Piece in the Makeup Revolution palette. I'm gonna try use that on my inner corner. Yes, that is a gorgeous reflective light gold, just what I wanted. Then I'm going to take the same shade in the Morphe palette. They are very similar colors, as you can see. I don't know, something about the Makeup Revolution one just looks extra reflective, like as if it's been wet. That's what it looks like. So I haven't wet any eyeshadows here today, guys. I know someone asked me that last time. If I wet it, I would tell you I'm wetting this brush or wetting the eyeshadow. I haven't wet anything on my eyes today. So yeah, that is how the eyeshadow look has turned out. I am definitely at this stage in the game liking the Makeup Revolution side more. I don't know why, it just seems like it's popping more in terms terms of pigmentation and how it actually looks on the eye. The Morphe side kind of looks faded, if that makes sense, as if I've had the makeup on all day. I mean, the quality of the Morphe palette was really good, but just in comparison to the Makeup Revolution one on my eyes, I can see a difference. It is a tiny bit more vibrant and pigmented in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, but I can see the Makeup Revolution shades a lot better than the Morphe ones. That's all I'm saying. But like I said before, it all depends on what is more accessible to you, because I know these are not available in Ulta just yet, but I'm sure they will soon, and then you can make your own decision. But as for now, they would have to be ordered from the TamBeauty.com website if you are international. And then if you are in the UK, you can find this on TamBeauty.com and Superdrug.com. You can also find it in the Westfield Stratford Superdrug store. If you wanted to pick it up, you know, face to face and swatch some shades before you buy it, you can visit the Westfield Stratford store. Whereas Morphe is a lot harder to get hold of in the UK. You can buy it on like Beauty Bay or Cult Beauty, I believe, but then again they're like £23 something, whereas the Makeup Revolution ones are 15. So I suppose if you are a UK buyer, it just makes more sense to buy the Makeup Revolution one. And then if you are in the USA, I suppose Morphe.com is an easy website for you guys to shop on. You don't get any customs or taxes. Shipping must be relatively cheap. I'm not quite sure, I don't live in the USA, but I think it would be cheaper to ship Morphe than it is to ship TamBeauty.com for the Makeup Revolution palettes, but definitely double check that. Like if you are in the USA, go on TamBeauty.com and check how much it would cost to ship this palette to you, and then check how much it would cost to ship this palette to you. I forgot what I was saying there. Yeah, so check the shipping prices for both and see what works out cheaper for you, because in my opinion, wait, I'm holding it the wrong way, because in my opinion they kind of are the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. And I have a little secret for you guys. I also have the 35O dupe palette. Remember I did a review of it. I bought it from eBay for about £10, and I'm thinking to compare it to the Makeup Revolution Inspiration palette, which is meant to be a dupe for the Morphe 35O matte palette. And I also want to compare it to the Makeup Revolution Direction palette, which is a dupe for the Morphe 35O shimmer palette. So yeah, within those two palettes I should be able to find dupes for the Morphe 35O. So definitely let me know down below in the comments if you would like to see that video. I literally have the palettes here ready to go. I just need a day to set aside and film it. So yeah guys, enough rambling. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. We are so close to 30k. Like, I'm so excited. Also make sure you follow my Instagram at Makeup by Tammy. I am like less than 200 followers away from 30k, and once I hit 30k I'm gonna do a massive giveaway. Hold on, let me show you. I don't want everything to fall out, but there's tons of palettes, blushes, eyeshadows, lipsticks, highlighters, brushes. There's tons of stuff in here, and I'm gonna be giving it all away once I hit 30k. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, and yeah, just keep being amazing subscribers, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.